Hello, this is Shalia from Walker's Apothecary. I am here to talk with you about skincare, lifestyle, and how we can incorporate and integrate them all together. I know that we're coming up into the fall season. So many exciting things with fall. One, the weather has been amazing, and I don't know, I'm not really a summer person, but this fall weather, I'm here for it. I'm also here for just like the change in like the energy. So many things seem to be like changing. It's like we're setting the tone for the next few months in the winter. I was previously talking about the ease that we have with summer. It's nice going outside, not having to wear a coat. Sometimes you don't even have to think about your clothes too much because it's just like too hot. But it seems like we have to be a little bit more intentional with the fall. We have to be more intentional with our skincare because we are going to feel the effects of our skin like being dry, and it will be like uncomfortable if we're not prepared for that. You know, we also will feel the effects of not like changing over our wardrobe because we're going to be cold. I feel like as the fall season comes, it's important to be intentional about the things that you want in your life. For the past 6 months, I have been trying to be intentional about like many different things. The main thing I've been trying to be intentional about is my time. For about 6 months, everything that I wanted to do, not only did I write down, but I wrote it down like in a schedule. A lot of times like we want to do a lot of things, but we don't actually schedule ourselves enough time to do it. For me, I was writing down my schedule every night. I would like rewrite a new schedule because as I would try to implement it during the day, I would see like I needed more time or something didn't quite work. And this has really helped me figure out like what's important and how much time I really need to accomplish my tasks. I'm gonna recommend that for everyone. If it's important for you to get a workout in, schedule the time that you want to work out, and also schedule the time that you need to get out the door if you're leaving the house. What kind of time frame you need to get back if you have to eat and then go to work. Even just like the littlest thing of like, you know, pre-planning your wardrobe, pre-planning your meal, writing those things down. It's just like less time that you have to waste thinking about like what's my next step. Even if you don't get to it in the time that you want, you know what it's supposed to be, and maybe you can squeeze some time from another time slot that you had. This season, I feel requires us to be a lot more intentional like with our time and what we want to do with our time. So I'm going to give you an example of kind of like what your skincare regimen should look like and like the schedule you should kind of be on with it. Every morning you should be cleansing. I like to cleanse with something a little bit more moisturizing, like an oil cleanser, the breakdown, because depending on the day of the week, I am putting makeup on. You definitely don't want to have dry skin when you're using makeup. I do recommend using like a really more hydrating your skin during the day. So after you cleanse, I put my cleanser on before I go in the shower because I like it to like sit and penetrate and moisturize my face. As soon as I come out the shower, while my face is still wet, I'll spray a little bit of toner on it, and then I'll do a little bit of dry brushing. Me personally, I like to dry brush when I get out of the shower. When I'm in the shower, I use a net. I use the Love Scrub net. I use an antibacterial wash. I especially dry brush my feet and legs and thighs every day. I feel like it's been such a game changer since I started doing that. It just feels so good. I like the stimulation. So in this moment, you can do dry brushing, you can do cupping, or you can do like a little bit of gua sha, just to kind of stimulate your skin a little bit. And at this point, if it's during the daytime, I would recommend putting a vitamin C on. After you put your vitamin C on, then you can let it sit for a minute, let it soak in, then you put your moisturizer on. After you put your moisturizer on, a lot of people are using makeup during the day, so a lot of makeup has SPF in it. And I feel like if you work indoors and you're putting on like a tinted moisturizer or something like that, I feel like that's fine. Like I said, if you're gonna be inside and you're putting more makeup on your skin. At nighttime is the time where you want to really use your actives. Again, I do recommend double cleansing at nighttime, especially because you've had makeup on. First, you can use the oil cleanser to dissolve a little bit of the makeup. I don't mind my skin being a little bit more squeaky clean at nighttime because I know I'm gonna put actives on top of it. I'll, like I said, do a double cleanse. It's up to you if you want to like use the oil to dissolve the makeup first and then do something to like clean that makeup off. I always use a retinol at nighttime. Like I said, nighttime is like the time for actives. Depending on where your skin is, you can get up to a schedule of every other day. a little bit hard to use every day, but I feel like in every other day is where you should be working up to with your retinol. Like I said, rinse, repeat, and do again. Lean toward more hydrating your skin during the day. Use the daytime also you'll feel the effects if you use your tools more during the day. Like it'll stimulate you more if you do a little cupping, gua sha, and all that stuff like before you put your makeup on. So like I said, I like to find just a few minutes to do that in the morning. And those are like just a few little things that I like to do to add to my wellness throughout the day. I'm looking forward to being cozy this season. You know, I like the coziness of being at home, nesting, being home enough to be organized, all the things that I want to keep in order. That is comforting to me, like to have order. I'm just sharing what works for me, and I'm inviting you to do the same. And that's it for now, and I will talk to you soon.